This is the lottery voice. Vibrational reach, effectively enhancing your lottery winning chances. The world has many things that are infinite, including vibrational reach. Vibrational reach simply refers to the extent to which you can perceive through your thoughts. Thus, the higher your vibrational reach is, the higher your frequency shall be, and vice versa. Different thoughts generate different feelings. If you think of sadness, you may unknowingly become sad. Let us look at this with the previous example we had given. While you were buying the lottery ticket and left your thoughts to manifest the kind of life you would experience if you won, you are stretching and increasing your vibrational reach. This in turn attracts emotions that complement those of winning money. The more you think of winning, the happier you shall be, and the more your vibrational zone shall expand, bringing with it other feelings related to that happiness. Feelings such as faith, belief and courage to buy a ticket next time. Your vibrational reach is infinite, and this translates into you being able to attract as many positive frequencies as you possibly can. This is a very useful tool, as it also helps you feel so much better. In this case, if you want to win the lottery, picture yourself with that money, attract emotions of content and fulfillment, and write down a budget on how you shall spend the money. This will enhance the feeling of having the money, resulting to you experiencing the lifestyle the money will bring, which will in turn cement your belief in the actual winning. You may also find it helpful to be aware of something known as baseline thought vibrations. What this means is that the thoughts you return to constantly play a definitive role in your manifestations and point of attractions. This is a very powerful force, which you may use to help you win the lottery. It is very common for us to find our thoughts reverting to the bad in our life. You might tell yourself that it is something that you have no control over, but the truth is that you do have control. You need to keep your belief intact. Imagine what would have happened if Bill Gates had given up on his ideas of forming a system of contact between people that was a real possibility through Windows. Imagine Apple's Steve Jobs giving up on the idea of Apple. It's unthinkable because neither of these people would give up on their ideas. They believed in them to the extent that nothing could hold them back. There are literally thousands of people who use the power of attraction every day in their lives and are able to sell ideas that build dreams for other people, but that also build the ultimate dream that they had in their mind when they visualized a concept. Let us try something simple for the next few minutes. What are you thinking of now? Probably, you are thinking of the long overdue mortgage or maybe your student loans. For the next couple of minutes, kindly stop thinking about all those things and simply hold that lottery ticket in the palm of your hands. Picture the money in your bank account earning an impressive amount of interest that you can comfortably live off. Think of the feelings that will overwhelm you when you pay that mortgage in full, then buy and move into a new house. You will probably feel proud when you finally repay that student loan. This is what the baseline thought vibration is. It is simply shifting from one vibrational zone to the next as easily as with a simple thought. You are probably thinking, why is that necessary? Well, the easier you can shift from one vibration zone to the next, the easier it shall be for you to manifest being in possession of a huge lottery jackpot. If you would want to experience something new, you simply vibrate in the direction of that experience. You have heard of people who wanted to do something all their life. It could be anything, a dream or a goal like jumping off a plane, scuba diving or even river rafting. You will be shocked to learn that you may never get your dreams simply because you do not shift your vibrational thought baseline to experiencing that holistic experience, which would have given you an overwhelming sense of achievement. So how do you vibrate? It sounds a little strange, doesn't it? And you may associate the word with something quite unassociated with winning the lottery. but you need to work out what vibration is all about. Your attitude helps you set the vibrations in motion. Your positivity and belief in winning and spreading the word also helps everything to vibrate in a positive manner. Your whole idea and ideal worked out to a T helps you to set the scene. Did you ever have to share space with someone at work that was negative? We all have friends who have that negative vibration, people we try to avoid sometimes. What happens with people like this is that they repel success. They will always be miserable because they put out miserable vibrations. The scenario below is to show you how it works. A coworker is always complaining. She is always unhappy, even with customers. She is miserable. She will be the first in the queue to complain when she doesn't get promoted. It's always going to be because someone favored another person over her. It's never going to be her fault. She sees it as nothing to do with her attitude, her negativity and the vibes that she is sending out. However, it's everything to do with her vibes. She makes customers unhappy. She isn't what the company wants as a front desk face-to-face contact with customers. She hasn't got the power to supervise others, and she will stay stuck in that rut because wherever she works, the negative vibes go with her. Now look at Cindy. She's young, she's intelligent, she's ambitious, but she also has the ability to make people around her actively interested in what she is doing. She's the perfect candidate to motivate others. Her positive vibes stretch out so far that even customers on the telephone are commenting about her and passing the name of the company to friends. Her positive vibes travel worldwide because positive vibes have the ability to do that. Thus, when thinking in terms of a lottery win, you have to go into the adventure with all the enthusiasm you can muster that creates positive vibes that travel and that are able to come back to you in the way of positive results. Believe in that lottery ticket. Believe in that promotion possibility. Believe in yourself. Belief in self is one of the most powerful influences in your life. If you truly believe that the ticket you buy will win you the lifestyle you know you deserve, it will happen. There should never be a moment's doubt in your mind, and even if it doesn't happen this week, your continued belief in yourself, in your chances and in that lottery ticket will eventually pay off because the vibrations that you are sending out are so positive you cannot lose. There's a great difference between a fool and his money and someone with a positive vision. For instance, you get people who are addicted to gambling. They may cash in their chips, but that drive to win is what makes them lose sensibility and get things out of proportion. They tell themselves that they can win, but it's not like visualization. It's a totally different thing because their visualization is a momentary decision with not much thought put into it at all. Gamblers who make decisions such as this invariably lose because their gambling isn't based on positive vibes. It's based on speculation, and that's when gambling becomes addictive and dangerous. Similarly, the person who believes that they can win the lottery by buying more tickets than they can afford is being unrealistic in their approach and won't have the law of attraction on their side because of the negative impact of spending more money than they can afford. People like this go without food to feed their addiction to gambling, and the law of attraction isn't something that works in these circumstances. It's easy to see that the law of attraction needs a lot of positivity, and if there is any kind of negativity, it will make some of that positivity less effective, as was shown in the above case of addicts who will gamble anything to get that one win. The negative aspect is the fact that they really cannot afford to do it. Don't get caught up in this situation with lottery tickets because more tickets don't mean more chance of winning. More positive vibes do. You can increase your chances of winning the lottery by simply believing in your choice of numbers, sticking to them, buying one ticket a week and being satisfied if you don't win on a particular week because the dream doesn't have a time limit. You simply write off the small amount that you paid for the ticket and tell yourself that this wasn't your week, but continue to believe that your week will come. It's vital to keep up that optimism because it's the belief that you will win which will dictate whether you really will win. I keep repeating this same mantra all the way through this book. You need to see that win. You need to envisage what you will do with it, and you need to really think about the positive attributes that having that money will make to your life. As I am writing this, there are numbers written on a piece of paper under my pillow. These are the numbers that are going to give me financial freedom. They are going to help me to help others, and they are also going to win. Of that I am absolutely convinced. Even though my friends think that this thought is perhaps a little optimistic, that doesn't matter in the slightest, because optimism is what my life is all about, and you need to make it what your life is all about too. It is this optimism and drive to win that will get you there, as it will get me into the realm of becoming a multi-millionaire. What makes me so sure? The law of attraction works for me in many other areas of my life, and there's not a reason on earth that it should not work for my lottery win. I am so sure of it that perhaps when I do win, I will come back and update the book so that everyone knows that I won. In the meantime, it is my positive energy and drive that will work toward that win, and that's what you need to take on as a permanent feature in your life. When you do, you win anyway, because your life changes into such a positive place. You find that you are happier as a human being, and that you are able to use this happiness and spread it out among friends. You will also find that no amount of ridicule of your dream will make you feel bad about it. I know my dream is real. I have held the money in my hands, and I also know it's merely a question of time. You need to get into that space. There are enough winning opportunities for everyone to give it a go and believe in it. The winning lottery numbers each week spell 52 chances per year per lottery worldwide. Many towns have more than one lottery, and many countries have different lottery systems that increase that number of potential millionaires worldwide. In countries in Europe, for example, there are multiple winners per week, which makes the chances even higher. Some people play in syndicates and buy tickets between a set of people. Although I don't see how this ups the chances. I honestly believe that you only need one ticket, consistent numbers, the right place to buy your lottery ticket, and a whole lot of optimism, which never did you any harm anyway. There's another draw on the TV as I am writing this, and the numbers may not be mine. What will be mine is the law of attraction that brings me nearer to that win each week that passes. If you can think of it like I do, you will get there. But any doubts that creep in are not worth it, because they stop the law of attraction in its tracks. A family member who also buys lottery tickets gets very upset when she wins nothing. I keep explaining that when you have the belief that you will win, you don't need ups and downs of moods, and you don't need to be upset if your numbers don't happen. Your belief that they will eventually happen when they are ready to keeps you optimistic, and your vibrations very healthy indeed. Vibrations, as previously explained, are so important to whether you win or not, and keeping these channels open is what really matters. You remember the guy who got the job that surprised me because of his lack of qualifications? He believed in his ability, and it was this belief in himself that got him the job. The law of attraction worked for him, and I believe can work for anyone who uses it to improve their situation or to see positive results. Belief is half of the battle. Never let anyone take that belief from you. When you imagine your win, imagine the reality of it and see how that can improve everything for you, and you will be able to wait it out, knowing that the ticket you purchase every week is a test run for the real thing. It is going to happen. All of this time that it doesn't is giving you a chance to be prepared for when it does. Please check the link below. You can buy tickets and win prizes in lotteries from all around the world. This is the website that I personally recommend.